Okay. And I too wanted to say thank you to Olga, of course, because unlike Ingrid, who was born in Puerto Rico and got her history of Puerto Rico at 7th grade, I had to pay for mine. and I had to wait until I went to college to take courses with Dr. Wagenheim, but I couldn't have married from a better person, so I appreciate that, right? Because that's the reason I'm here today. Thank you. Ingrid invited me to talk about the Puerto Rican Community Archive here at the North Public Library. And the more I give this talk, the more I realize that a lot of us don't even know what an archive is, right? Me personally, I haven't even stepped in a foot into an archive until I started this position. So for those of us who don't know what an archive is, the Puerto Rican Community Archives is a collection of primary resources on the history and culture of New Jersey's Puerto Rican community. Primary resources are original, one-of-a-kind, inactive materials created by us in the time of our daily lives. These are things such as photographs, flyers, minutes to meetings, letters, newspaper clippings, everything Olga found in the archive in Puerto Rico to help her write this book. Inactive basically means that you're no longer referring to these things. So these papers are not the papers that we have scattered all over our desks. These are more like the materials that you ran out of space for, you packed it in a box, and you stored it away somewhere for some reason. One day, somebody will be interested in it. I'm here to tell you I'm interested in it now, right? Our goal at the Puerto Rican Community Archive is to collect, preserve, and make those resources available to students, researchers, and the public alike. So, real quickly, I was told I had a time limit, but just to give you a little bit of background. In 2002, I began a 4-year statewide survey to identify if primary resources on New Jersey's Puerto Rican communities existed, where they were located, what subject matters they covered, and how much of it existed. By the end of the survey, I identified 1,000 cubic feet of materials located throughout the state, from as far south as Cape May County to Sussex County. And 1,000 cubic feet of probably fit this seating area. I just wanted to, by the end of this, as far as the Sussex County, in various formats, covering a range of topics such as bilingual education, agricultural labor, higher education, cultural and civic activities, and so on. And I just want to remind you that this was one person traveling up and down the state for 4 years on a part-time basis. And the point behind that is that there's a lot more out there. We began collecting these resources in 2006. And since then, we've collected about 45 archival collections. They total about 450 cubic feet of materials. And Dr. Wagenheim has already confirmed what a key role archives have played in this publication and others. So she, along with a couple of others, have already recognized the value and importance of the PRCA. Some of you are here in the room and have donated your materials to the archive. But today we're in a room full of leaders and community members who will form part of New Jersey's Puerto Rican community's history. However, if we don't document and preserve that history, our future will never know about it. So when we go back to our homes and offices, I ask that everyone takes a minute to think about the legacy that you'd like to leave in New Jersey. And then dust off the filing cabinets, go into the crawl spaces in the attics, in the basements, and consider donating those materials to help tell our story here in New Jersey. And then contact me. I'll come through in my jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt to come pick them up and make them available for researchers. So if anyone has any questions about an archive, if you want to schedule a pickup, or you just want to talk about the donation process. You know, I know that a lot of people keep these things because they're very personal to them. So we'll talk about that process and how we can keep this for you and us. Thank you.
Because we have been discussing this particular period in the history of Puerto Rico, I find that I have to mention that in the audience here today, we have the daughter of a gentleman the gentleman, Gilberto Concepcion de Gracia, who was the president, who was the founder of the Puerto Rican Independence Party. And he also was a senator in Puerto Rico for a number of years, representing the independence movement. And he, back in the 30s, was the lawyer who defended Pedro Albizu Campo against when he was accused. And I'd like to ask everyone to join me in recognizing Alma Concepcion. We have with us the president of the Puerto Rican statewide parade, Olga Jimenez, who has asked to come and to say a few words.
First of all, Mrs. Wagenheim, you have touched me. The Puerto Rican Day Parade for 55 years have looked at women like you that has stood up and said something. That's what you've done today. You said something. Let's give a round of applause. As an organization that's been around for 55 years, that know that to be around for those years, we have to have a lot of folks willing to step up to the plate and take the beating and the ridicule and everything that comes with promoting being Puertorriqueño y Puertorriqueña. We feel that you are one of the ones that make us proud and make us what we call a Rican treasure. Our organization has, for the past year, has celebrated and presented this award to folks that have touched our community, that have put a leap in our community in a way that will never be forgotten. And we, as an organization, have selected you to be a Puerto Rican Treasure Award. I want to present to you our press relations person, Josué Torres, our treasurer, Marisol Ramirez, our activist and pusher and worker of everything that has to do with the parade, there's a saying that I've been saying for the past 2 years. The strength of the Puerto Rican community is the women. Don't ever forget that.
Thank you so much for coming and for sharing this moment with us.
Puerto Rican Treasure Award presented to Olga Jimenez de Wagenheim. Grateful appreciation for your outstanding service and devotion to the Puerto Rican community of North New Jersey. In 2016 and Sunday.
It's very nice.
I have to tell you one more thing, and that is that I promised Ingrid and myself that the next project that I'll be doing is documenting the Puerto Rican community of New Jersey.
So thank you to all of you who have come here this evening to share in this fabulous program and to get to meet Dr. Jimenez Wagenheim. We have more books if you have not. If you wish to purchase a book, we have books here on that far side. Jose Velazquez is taking charge of that. And then Dr. Wagenheim will be here to sign books and to converse with you if you want to chat with her. Thank you very much, anyway.